Hey, what's going on? I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking. I'm going to tell you a tale, Jean.
What you got?
Tale of winter.
Tale of winter?
We're going to have a Glenmorangie Tale of Winter. This is our first go-in, Jean.
In case you're wondering why we're wearing these ugly sweater-looking whatnots.
That's because we don't actually own ugly Christmas sweaters, which you would think I would.
You think you would?
You would think I would have like one, at least, ugly Christmas sweater. But I don't. I don't have a single one.
Christmas present next year, maybe. But the bottle itself looks like it's wearing an ugly sweater, so.
The box looks more like it, but definitely the bottle. This is Glenmorangie. This is their Tale series. This is the third in their line of Tale series. They've had the Tale of, what was it, Cake? Tale of Cake, and they've had the X, which didn't really make sense to be a tale of, but this is the third rendition. This is a finished whiskey, 13-year-old Scotch, finished in Marsala wine cask. What I'm looking for is the ABV, 46 proof, 92, 46 ABV, 92 proof, 13-year-old single malt Scotch, limited edition. What you getting on the nose there, Jean Maureen?
So this is like a ruby red grapefruit.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe a tangerine, but sweet citrus notes.
The Marsala wine cask shines through on the nose. I wonder, I don't know how long, does it say on here at all how long this was in the wine cask? Probably doesn't, and I don't know. If you know how long, if you've had this and you know how long it is, what'd you think of it? And do you know how long it was in the wine cask?
Maybe a little bit of apple vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Or maybe just apple cider.
I get
kind of a light nose.
Your grapefruit, I think, was a great descriptor. That is the first thing that shines through is that ruby red grapefruit. A bit of an acidic nose.
Yes.
Now that I've covered it up, swished it around a few times.
There's some, like a sugar note too.
I was gonna say a powdered sugar, but I didn't know if I wanted to say pixie stick sugar or powdered.
I'm actually gonna go with a grain sugar.
So pixie, okay. That's my pixie stick.
That's pixie stick for you?
Yeah, grain sugar.
Oh.
Yeah. Powdered sugar is more powdered.
Okay.
Did you know you can get powdered sugar just by putting regular convection sugar in a blender? Fun fact.
Convection sugar is powdered sugar.
Did you know you can get powdered sugar and convection sugar both at the same time by putting regular granulated sugar in a blender? Fun fact.
I'm going in.
Have a go in. You know, I've never actually done that powdered sugar trick. I've got a hankering to now. We like Glenmorangie. This is our third or fourth we've had of theirs on the show.
So I let that just rest on my tongue for a
that.
while. Just let it pool there. And then I let it go around my tongue, and then I swallowed it. Do that.
Good descriptor.
I want you to do that.
First, I'm gonna raise the glass up to my mouth.
Let it pool on
And
your
then I'm
tongue,
gonna let
like
it go
all
inside as I'm
over
talking in
your
my
taste
mouth.
buds, and just encompass your tongue, and then swallow. And you're gonna get some glory notes. Gloriness, glorified.
That's exactly how I drink every single time. I liked this before. I like it better now on the neck pour. I like it better than neck pour.
How can I describe this?
Yeah, that's how I drink it every time.
Well, sometimes I don't want to leave it there anymore. I'm like, I want to swallow this. But this, it's got a really, the finish is nice. Although it's kind of short. I want all those flavors that I get right there at the beginning. I want them to last, but they're not really lasting. They're kind of dissipating on the tongue. What?
Well, yeah, the initial flavors, the burst of cherries, and I get like my first note was an orange, which doesn't actually exist, but an orange covered in chocolate and honey doesn't actually exist, but that's what I thought. I get like a cherry cordial, but an orange version of it.
Okay.
But then it transitions into like a creamy honey with some peppers. The initial notes dissipate.
It's just kind of.
But it has a.
Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say it has a long finish, but you're saying it has a short finish.
To me, yeah, because all of those flavors up front are gone, but I'm just kind of left with like this buttery note, and it's just the buttery part of it. I want those berries to still be on my tongue, and they're not.
For me, the single malt shines through in the mid palate I get like a Cheerios dust note in the mid palate. So the single malt is shining through. The Marsala cask is not dominating it, but the Marsala cask does provide a ton of notes. You can tell it's there.
I mean, when I first put this in my mouth, it is, I mean, all of those flavors just kind of just start dancing, and then the party's over.
Now, see, I get a good size finish on this.
Oh,
it's just I don't get the berry finish. I get like a pepper and a honey finish.
Huh. Well, yeah, but I want all of those flavors to dance on my tongue forever and ever.
But
and never stop.
But here's my question, Jean. Is any of this reminding you of winter?
Is it supposed to?
Yeah, it's a tale of winter. It's a tale of winter. This is designed to, and I quote, a whiskey swirling with a flurry of wintry aromas and flavors. To me, cinnamon is a winter note, nutmeg is a winter note.
Oh, yeah, I'm not getting those sorts of
like we kind of the running joke in our family during Christmas time is you like to make mixed drinks for our Christmas occasions.
Well, I did that last.
Rum chata is described as
Christmas in your mouth.
Okay, is this Christmas in your mouth?
No, it's not to me. This is just kind of a what?
I digress. Not Christmas. They're not saying they're a Christmas dram. They're saying they're a winter dram. Is this winter in your mouth?
No. I don't get that what I think warm fuzzy feeling in wintertime. You know.
Here's my only problem with your marketing. If you're gonna curtail yourself towards winter, don't you have to have some smoke on there?
I don't know.
I mean, winter is synonymous. You think winter, your top 5 things about winter in your house is gonna be a fireplace. And the story goes on this that the master distiller was snowed in one day, like, I want to make a whiskey dedicated to winter and winter aromas.
What'd water do for you?
Damn, I was talking and forgot.
So water for me brought out apricot both on the nose and on the palate. I didn't get like that apricot note before. I was getting more red berries, but now it's morphed into apricot, and it didn't do much. It didn't bring out peppers or anything like that. Just a little bit more creamy on the tongue.
Up the peppers for me. I did not get a Kentucky Hug until I think I drank it, and I just didn't pay attention to it. Get a bit of Kentucky Hug now with it. Just quickly dissipates, a small hug. But up the peppers for me, and up the malt for me. I like this a lot more initially when we first uncorked it, and which is why we don't do a lot of uncorkings. Because we don't usually like a lot of uncorkings.
Yeah, we don't.
The bottle, the neck pour usually doesn't do it for us. This is a good 4 or 5 points higher for me now.
Really?
Yes.
4 or 5?
I don't think I give it an initial score. Did I give it an initial score?
No, you never did.
But yeah, I usually don't. Because this is probably, I don't know, 84, 85 initially.
Yeah, probably.
Interesting. Interesting. 94.
You did not.
89.
I did an 87.
Okay.
If it had a longer finish, you were saying you'll have a longer finish.
I have a fine finish.
It's just not, the finish isn't there for me. I don't know, man.
What'd you pay for it? No, I paid for it.
No,
I
paid for this.
You did pay for it because I bought you the Harmony collection.
Right, yeah.
You paid 110. Is that
105.
Right? 105.
Yeah. Is it worth $105?
No, it's not worth 105. 80.
I don't even know if it's worth 80.
It's a 13-year-old single malt finished in Marsala wine cask.
I mean, I guess that since it's a limited edition, you're gonna have to, pay a little bit more for that. It's nice to have on your shelf. I don't want another bottle of it. I would not. Even if it was going for 80, I wouldn't buy another bottle of it.
No, we don't need another bottle of this. We have plenty of bottles. Shout out to Renee. Shout out to Renee from Swole Leg YouTube channel. He reviews whiskey, and he has a buddy on there sometimes, and they'll just be out in the forest, and they put the bottle of scotch just like in the arm of a tree, and
like a baby.
No, I'm wearing a tree shirt. I think there's a tree right there.
Yep.
Or an ugly Christmas sweater, if you will. But anyway, I forget what country he's from. cool accent. His accent's like he sounds like he's been at a bunch of bar brawls, and it's freaking awesome.
Okay.
But he commented on our, he's commented on our stunning Danish rye review, and he said, hey, there's better Danish out there. You should try more from Denmark.
Okay, we like the stunning.
We like the stunning, yeah.
So if there's better, did he tell you what?
He did not offer any brands. Good call. He didn't offer any brands.
Yeah.
Renee, what's up? You say try more.
To try what to try, because we don't know.
Yeah, he said that the Stallion just they're mass producing times 600% more than what they used to, but yeah, you're right. He didn't offer any alternatives for a Danish whiskey.
Well, hey, if you're listening or watching, can you just put a couple suggestions out there? That'd be great.
SOWLEG, I believe, is his channel name. So shout out to Renee.
Okay.
I'm entertained by his show. And he's vastly more knowledgeable than I.
That didn't take much.
Anything to add, Gene?
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, we always forget to tell people or ask people or recommend subscribe.
If you like the show, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just subscribe.
No, it is free. That's a good thing. You know, if you want to subscribe to a magazine or to Netflix, it costs money.
Right.
We don't charge anything. And we're about at 500 subscribers, if we haven't already passed that by the time this airs. So yeah, be part of it. We got to do a 500 live for 500.
We should do that.
We're going to do that. But only if you subscribe. No pressure, no pressure. You can go to multicasking.com, check out our merchandise, or you can go up to the channel's banner and a little icon up there says merch. Click on that too.
Okay.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are. You ready?
You'll never know what I put on there.
Never.